feel it?
I think it's live. And what's weird is I didn't push the button, it just kind of did it. I'm gonna see if I can't find it on this phone. I don't really know how to do it here. Do you think I can see the questions on this phone?
No, because it's logged in on those.
No, I'd be able to see it on the chat here. So I've got the one phone in my hand, and then obviously the other phone is over here. There's not much of a delay. That's pretty impressive. Just a quick little hello, I guess. No plan for this live video. Try to pay attention to comments and questions here if you want. And I'm gonna let Sarah do all the work while I'm doing that. I can show everybody like what you're doing. Probably be some background noise here. She knew that I was talking about her. No. Hi, hon. Yeah, so all we're doing here is we've got the molding kind of roughed out of the machine. That video is coming very soon. And I guess we probably didn't have it perfectly, like adjusted for the machine. So we're going through with a chisel and kind of, peeling off. You want to see?
It's kind of like,
let me see if I can. Oh yeah, let's show them a good one. Let's move this one down. So yeah, right here you can see the very top here. It just didn't cut off. So then with the chisel, you can cut that right off, and then a little bit of sanding, and it looks pretty good once you're done.
I'm gonna sand right here.
You're gonna sand right there? The good idea.
You know what?
This won't ruin it or anything for the video, I guess, but we ended up buying different lumber to use for molding. This is 1 1 1/8 thick. So a little more expensive than the other stuff we had, but you end up being able to cut the full profile. Hey, Kendra, your sister's on. Yeah, so we could cut that whole profile and still have quite a bit of substantial wood here. We were worried about this little piece breaking off, so. But bit the bullet, bought some nice stuff. It's all clear pine. Wow, was that stuff expensive. Whew. But you know what? It saved me a ton of time because we bought it just like you see it. We did have to rip it on the table saw, I guess, and then we were able to put it right through the machine. And what do you think it took us? Maybe even probably only a couple hours, and we made all that. It was fast.
It was like the whole Sunday.
Well, yeah, but we don't work the whole day, so.
4 hours probably.
Yeah, maybe 4 hours total. Worth it in the end, I guess. We didn't want to, I don't know, take our chances. Where's the other wood? Downstairs? I'll show you guys the basement because we cleaned it. It's like, it's never been this clean. And it's rained a lot today, so I kind of wanted to see if any water came in. Yeah, so I'll show you this first. This is the other pine that we had. And this is just 3/4 inch pine. And by the time you put that profile onto this, you just have very little wood right here. And I think it would have broke and caused me a lot of pain and suffering. So we just decided to upgrade and get the thicker stuff. Nice little lumber stack here, though. I like that. Yeah, we spent all day Saturday just cleaning and organizing the basement. It needed to be cleaned badly. Organized all my plywood sheets. I have a small fortune in plywood right there now because of lumber prices. I'll probably keep it all. I'm not going to sell it, but I have like 7 sheets of 1/2-inch plywood in the barn too. And I only paid $8 a sheet for that. And now I think it's 60, something crazy. I love how big it is down here when it's clean, and you can really kind of, I can't wait when I can make this space into something more usable than just a shop. And it doesn't look like any water came in, which is kind of cool. A little bit of water in the sub pump hole, but not a lot. So that's good. It's been raining just so much. Here's all of the offcuts. We just can't get rid of these. They come in way too handy. So yeah, nice and clean. And the upstairs is probably as clean as it's been in a long time, and that's because we're kind of getting ready to do the sanding. I think I can zoom out. How can I zoom out? Must not be able to do wide angle. That's weird. But yeah, let's see here. I wouldn't normally sand this floor because I think it looks pretty good. And it's flat and everything, but if you look, some people have noticed this. Almost every single piece of wood has a little code on it like that. I mean, literally every single piece. And they sand off pretty easy. Just didn't want to do it all by hand, you know, with my small orbital sander, so we're gonna rent the big sander. And then for this old section of flooring here, we're just gonna sand that back too. That's gonna look really cool when it's sanded. It'll be hopefully that really nice rich color that you get from old wood, from old lumber when you oil it. Kind of like the ceiling upstairs, like that ceiling there. Really just has a nice color. Yeah, we do too, Kendra. My aunt and uncle, they came up here from Michigan, quite a few of them, and they really liked this in person. They watched the videos, but they really liked this in person because it just really separates the space, you know. And it really did make the room look way bigger when this wasn't down and it was all like really light plywood. So it kind of looked all like one floor, so it did look a way bigger in here, but I don't know, I just really like dividing up the space. It's true. Who wouldn't like that, right? Man, I wish I could go like a wide angle lens. Oh, I can zoom in. How do I? That must be as wide as it gets. That's interesting. There. Try to get the chats so they stay on the floor. If anybody has any questions, or if you want to see something particular, let me know. Did Ellie go upstairs?
Mm-hmm. Surprising.
Someone just asked if you're going to use a lot of rugs.
We don't have a lot right now.
We don't, but I think we do like rugs.
We get a rug and we have it for a while, and then our pets christen it,
Mm.
and I bring it outside in the rain, and then I leave it there.
Lily has a rug up in her room right now.
Yeah.
I think rugs are nice for when, I don't know, like a hardwood floor, I kind of like it personally, but rug feels nice on the feet. We have been thinking about furniture-wise, it's, you know, you really just can't put chairs or anything on the outsides of the walls because these windows are so low. I can show you. It's, I mean, most of you know, but let me show you. Try to get the camera to work for me here. So you can see here, like that window there, It's kind of, I mean, I'm not a tall person, but it's kind of perfect just to sit here. But if you put a chair here or a couch, then you're going to cover the windowsill up, which I think would look really funny. And there really isn't a ton of wall space for couches and stuff. So I think you're going to end up just plopping a chair kind of like right in the middle of the room. I don't know. We're not really decorators. The TV, I guess the plan's always been to put the TV here, but then we're gonna probably hide it inside of something like a, piece of furniture or something. We don't really want the TV to be the center of attention. It's not really, we don't watch a lot of TV. But then if the TV goes here, that means we need to have a couch out in the middle of the floor, which is really, it's been the plan the whole time. There's really just no other way to set this room up. And the small living room, which really isn't that small, it's probably the size of our current living room. You could definitely put a couch over here if you wanted to, but then you can't put a TV anywhere there, obviously, so. Hey, you're not late. We pretty much just started the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, you like that tub on wheels? That's one of many things that we have purchased because it was just a really good deal and then we ended up not using it yet. I think worst possible case will end up being an outside hot tub because I don't know if that's gonna I don't know if we're gonna find a place to put that somewhere in the house. It's a nice tub, it's in good shape, but I don't know. Just can't seem to find a place to put it. Hey, Mike. The man cave? I think eventually, when I'm all said and done, the man cave will be up in that barn up in there, possibly. But if I had to be completely honest, which I think I do, I don't really need a man cave kind of space. I pretty much just sit on a couch. If I'm gonna sit somewhere, I just sit on a couch. I don't know. But I could see the benefits of having like my own space.
What do you mean?
Didn't run cables.
You don't want your own space?
I think someone just asked a question. I wish I could see the questions longer. Something about cables with, yeah, right there.
Cables in the wall for a security setup.
Uh-huh.
Window alarms, cameras. I think
Oh.
you should consider it before you start finishing.
Yeah, I mean, we, don't tell anybody. We'll keep this low key, but where we are in northern New York, the only security you need is a couple shotguns, honestly. We don't have any crime around here. When I say any, I really mean zero crime. It's just really rare for someone's house to get broke into. I can't even think of one story where that's happened. Well, we have one camera, but that's just because someone gave it to us. And then, I guess I've heard stories about people, like cars getting broke into, but that's more like in town. And I think that's usually when just the colleges are in. So I know that nothing happens until it happens, but it's not worth it for us to be setting our house up with cameras and wires and all that and worrying about it when really it's just not a concern because it just doesn't happen. Though, good story. The two old ladies that lived in this house way back when, they're like the famous ones from the house. The reason they moved from the house is because one night they were sleeping in their bedroom and somebody broke into the house and robbed them at gunpoint. And they didn't like being so far away from town after that happened, so they ended up selling the house and moving closer to town. So I can't say it's never happened, and it's actually happened in this house, but I still think a 12 gauge shotgun probably would have changed that situation quickly, right? I wish comments would stay up longer. They blip on the screen so fast.
I can read them to you.
Just wish. Yeah, I can show you guys. Will you put stained glass on the front door? Probably not. And that's an important thing too. This has always been known as the front door because that's the door we use. That's pretty much the only door you guys see. But really, when we go to turn that side of the house into our kitchen, then the main front door will be this door here. Actually, there you go. You can almost see inside the addition. I can see a clock in there. You see that? There's your peek. So that will be our main door, in which we will be putting a huge covered porch out here, and it'll be like a 3-seasoned porch. But that will be where we enter and go right into our kitchen. And then this door won't be used anymore. This will be like a built-in, and that will be the door that, you know, you come from the kitchen into the stone side of the house. So long story short, that won't really be, that doesn't mean we can't obviously put stained glass there, but I don't know. I'm kind of a, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I mean, if I found the perfect insert that I could put right in there, that would be really cool. No, I haven't given any notice at all to the tenant. In fact, we talked recently, and I kind of actually said the opposite, that if we were to move in here soon, that he could stay there for as long as he needed to, because our other house needs a little bit of work, you know, as any house would when you go to sell it. And so it would just be easier to, you know, keep him there, because we're not going to start the other side right away, because, you know, it's expensive, and I might just take a break just because I'm kind of tired, you know, from the last 5 years. But he could stay there for as long as he needs, and we'll get the other house ready, and then maybe once that sells, then we could give him the 6-month notice. But he also could find a new place to go to and leave next month. You know, that's totally up to him. We don't have any kind of lease or anything. It's all just month to month kind of thing. But I'm not in a hurry. You know, I really like him here. It's nice having that second set of eyes, you know, on the property. Just found my chisel. You guys know these are the Stanley Sweethearts. I bought these because Wrangler Star said they were the best chisel out there, and I would have to agree. They hold an edge forever. Yeah, man, the weather's been pretty crazy here too. Not in the 90s, but I think we've hit the 80s, and it's more about the humidity. It's been pretty nasty, pretty sticky. It's nice and cool in the house, though. It's still, you know, you still sweat and stuff. It's still pretty sticky, but way nicer in here than outside.
Yeah.
Hello. You get all those done, Sarah?
Not yet. They said there was a rainbow, but I don't see it.
Yeah, Kathy, we talked to him about doing that, but he doesn't want to buy a house. He wants to keep renting, and our house is not in a location that he wants to be in too. So, yeah, I think we actually do have an R55 wall, Mike. I think it's probably pretty close to that. I think if we had inserts on these older windows, it'd be even better. Those window inserts. But I'm okay with losing a little bit of heat, or, you know, I don't think you want to make your house super, super, super tight. I think people can go to the extreme on that, right? What are you eating? Oh, yeah. We made some homemade fruit roll-ups with some strawberries. For those of you that are in a colder climate like northern New York, you'll know what I'm talking about here. But our strawberries, the kind that you get like on an Amish farm, I guess, they're so good. And I didn't know this. Sarah just told me that apparently that's unique to us just because of our weather, right?
That's my assumption. But
Oh, whoa, she could have lied to me about that. It's something about like the fact that it gets real cold, so then the strawberries are different, they're sweeter or something, but there is a major difference in strawberries that you buy in a store versus strawberries you get from the Amish.
Or grow yourself.
And they're a lot cheaper, which is nice.
What I want to have fun.
What?
108 degrees, that's crazy.
They said we can have fun.
Oh, yeah, out west, that's... I saw a news article where I think they said that, I don't know what they mean by it, but they said the ground temperature was something like 140, but that can't be, that must have been for like the desert or something.
Like the asphalt or something?
My mom,
What?
my mom.
Alright.
Yeah, we thought about renting, who said that? Raymond. We did think about renting our other house, but I don't know. I think I'd make a pretty bad landlord.
You are one.
You're
You're pretty good.
no, I guess I'm good in the sense that I fix whatever he needs fixed if he asks for something, but
I got the strawberry.
Okay.
take it easy, Mike. Thanks for stopping in, man.
I need to give you strawberry.
Yeah, I think just wild strawberries in general probably taste better no matter what. The strawberries from the stores certainly are different. They're like hollow and they have no taste. You guys want to see the upstairs? I don't think it's super clean, but I think these are good videos to kind of show. I wish I could go wider angle. Some of you probably haven't seen this yet. I didn't share a ton. It's like a antique brass bed that we picked up from Facebook. It's pretty cool. I really like the design of it. You can see this piece in front of me is the headboard piece, and you can see how like this piece, like, I don't know, it kind of curves, which is pretty cool. Kind of, I guess it would go around the mattress a little bit. I don't know how to explain that. And pretty cool. Got that for $75, which I think is a good deal for a solid, antique-ish brass bed. And that's a queen size. It'll probably stay right in this room too, because this room here will be the room that Sarah and I are in with Elspeth when we first move in. So Elspeth has decided to share her space with us. And then Jace's room is way more set up than anybody's. He's got the bed and everything. I don't know if I've shared this either I think I might have only shared that couch on Instagram. We picked that up from a funeral home. I liked it just because it's small. And it's a great little reading bed for the kids. Or not a bed, but you know what I mean. A reading chair. That's how big I thought Lily's was. The red one that we got. Because the person told me it was 72 inches and it ended up being 98 inches or something.
Whoa, you scared me.
Sorry. Yeah, there's Lil's rug that I was telling you about. You playing? Are you playing with some dinosaurs or something? Oh, you're army man.
They're
Yeah.
all sleeping.
Very. Oh, they're sleeping? I was just gonna ask why they're all laying down. I actually built a bed once, Nathan, a long time ago in the kitchen of our other house. I made it all out of rough cut lumber that I used a chainsaw mill in the woods, and I chiseled the whole thing, made it all with hand tools. And it's pretty cool. It's a big cherry bed. I don't think it's gonna come here. There's the other couch. That's Lil's huge couch. You want to show everybody your swing?
I like doing this on it and going to try.
You're gonna bump your head. Wow.
He always wants it on there, that's why it's scratched.
Yeah, let's not scratch the walls if we can help it.
He's trying not to.
Show me the book that you got. So this is a new series. We just got these in the mail.
The two on the floor now.
Yeah, Lily asked for them. They're called I Survived. And I think is it about kids that survived?
Yeah.
Yeah, so each one is a different time frame and a story of someone that survived like a natural disaster, right?
Two people, but in it. I read another story somewhere, like in a magazine,
Mhm.
and it was exactly about these people.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. I don't
So
know
what
why-
one is that? The wildfires?
Mhm. This
Yeah.
is the first one.
Yeah, that's the newest one.
Yeah. It was-
Yeah, I think there was 21 books altogether in the series. She'll probably have them read.
Hey, Dad, look.
What? Are you gonna do some pull-ups? Nice. It's a little warmer upstairs than the downstairs, that's for sure. I think we'll have to eventually do central air, or I don't know, maybe just an air conditioner would probably do it. A big enough one, like a 5,000 BTU or. You done with those yet?
Oh, no.
You can't be almost done. There's quite a few, right?
Yeah, I've only done like 3.
Is Elspeth
She's
inspecting? Is she? Oh yeah. Are you inspecting mommy's work? Ceiling fans? It's possible. I know that light right here, that is set up for a ceiling fan. It's got like the special box that you need to put in there, I think. Sarah's just, yep, she's using a nice sharp chisel to trim down this little tiny leftover piece of wood from the molding machine. I'll show you. I'll probably break one on camera, but all you gotta do is keep the chisel kind of flat. And you can get that little strip right off. And then just sand it a little bit. Oops, sorry. Just sand it a little bit, and it's nice and smooth. Sorry, I almost cut you and me with that. Shouldn't be touching a chisel and then looking through a screen. Nice dinosaurs. Yeah, they're twins. Right?
Ooh. Does he like that? No.
Yeah, I didn't really have anything else planned. We're just hanging out. We come up to the house not every night. I can't say that, but often. Just to work a little bit. I think Sarah's ready to get out of the house by the end of the day. Does anybody have any experience with, what's that called, a Cobra? It's called a Cobra speed stripper? I think they're maybe just called a speed stripper or a Cobra speed stripper. It's infrared paint stripper. If anybody has one of those, let me know. I'd really like to get one. They're very expensive, but we have all these stairs to strip. And I don't know.
Infrared stripper.
Yeah, it's infrared. They're supposedly way better. Plans for garden. There's lots of plans for that, Ben. That's for sure. It's going to be all on this side of the house here. I could probably show you upstairs even better, but it's a pretty good space. And we just cleared it with the tractor. Maybe the other window. Let me try. Really? I'm actually looking for another small tractor for Sarah. My tractor's too big for gardening things, but yeah, it's a pretty good space. I would say that will be the main garden. That's all, south facing, and it's really good soil. We had the soil tested or whatever, and it's called Prime. It's Prime Farmland, so should be good. We're planning on, let's see here, we're planning on definitely like blueberries and grapes, 100%, and raspberries. We're big on the berries, obviously, and then I'm sure that she'll have a lot of the herbs and things like that because she's into that pretty good. Lots of flowers. I think that counts, right, as a garden thing? Flowers. You fed the kids some flowers today.
Yeah.
What kind of flower was it that they were eating?
I gave him nasturtium.
What is it?
Nasturtium and
Is there another name for that that I would know? No?
And I think it's called borage. or
Borage?
or something.
Barrage? I think it's barrage.
They taste like cucumber.
Hmm. Yeah, my kids pretty much eat anything. It's pretty funny. Thornless raspberry? I think we're,
We don't have those here.
yeah, I've never seen them. Probably be the thorny kind. They're more fun when you got to climb in the middle of the bush to get the, probably could find them. Is there a benefit to thornless outside of just not having thorns?
No. Just don't get poked.
I wish I had more lumber. I wish I could see that question. Man, the questions don't stay on very. Yeah, I wish I had more lumber there. S Lands, you just commented. What I wish I had was more dimensional lumber. 2x4s, 2x6s, 2x10s, all that kind of stuff. Because the other side of the house, I mean, we haven't really looked at it, but I'm under the impression that that's going to be a complete gut job. And I mean, I got to like reframe all the floor structure with like new 2x8s and all that kind of stuff. That's another reason why I'm going to probably be holding off on the other side. Maybe these prices are ridiculous. I just can't really buy lumber when it's 2 to 3 times as much. But yeah, I wish I could go outside and show. Yeah, I've heard that, Jane, that the lumber prices were going to start going down. I don't know. I don't think anybody really knows. So, anyways, if anybody wants to see anything, I guess go ahead. Now is the time. We'll probably leave at some point here. Yeah, that's actually a pretty even camera shot. I've been trying hard to get a video edited, and it's just proving to be quite difficult. It's gonna kind of ruin it, but we got sponsored. Our video got, no, I didn't get a haircut. It's actually kind of long. We got sponsored again, which is really cool. So I'm trying to, get that video, that spot edited. But I'll share it with all of you here. I'm probably not gonna leave this video live, but this company right here sponsored our channel. Pretty cool little, it's like a little energy bar, but I'm gonna call them super healthy because Sarah actually approved it and she tried this one. Just, I think there's as much caffeine in one of these as just 1 cup of coffee or 1 shot of espresso. But I've had these for a month or so, and I have eaten quite a few of them, and they do work. They give you a nice little boost of energy, kind of like a cup of coffee, but then there really isn't any, I don't know, what's it called when you get, after you drink coffee, like you don't have any kind of crash, because I guess the caffeine that they use for these is the same that you'd find in green tea. You okay?
Someone said they liked your dress, Allie.
Yeah. You want to come up to me? Show everybody your fruit roll-up. Look at this thing. Oh. It's nice. I missed that question. For some reason, the questions aren't staying online. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of these little dresses from one of Sarah's friends, right?
Yeah.
Are they Zulily?
They're all different brands.
Oh, all different brands.
I did 15 pulls in a row.
Yeah, it was really nice of her
What?
to give us
This
those.
is my favorite. Mom, guess what? I did 15 pulls in a row.
There is a door upstairs set at an angle. What is that room for? I don't know what. Do you know what they're talking about? Door upstairs set at an angle?
Lily's closet.
Oh. Lily's closet door? Yeah, it is set at an angle. Yeah, go ahead and open up your door and show me, love. Yeah, I did that all on purpose. I mentioned a couple times just because I'm super proud of it. Here you can't tell that there's a closet. And so I did that on purpose. Instead of having this wall come, it should come all the way out to here to be square. But we set it back. So yeah, it's just a closet. Hey, guys. Do you want to sit in there? Hey, Lil, how about you share your cool seat, please? Animals as in, like, dogs and cats, or? Wow. Uh-oh. Might be close to bedtime. We probably won't do any, like, farm animals, if that's what you're wondering. We may have a couple goats or something. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. Yeah, a kiddo fight, just right. And the little one always wins. Across from the bathroom. Yeah, I don't know, I guess, what door you're talking about. Sorry. I don't know what you mean by set at an angle. Across from the bathroom. I mean, across from the bathroom, there's only that, like, Ellie's bedroom, so I don't know what door. There's no other doors. Hey, Jay, can you not do that right now, please? Well, probably just because it's not needed. And it's loud. Thanks. See how good he listens? Future bedroom. That could be it. Yeah, it could be. So this here is maybe what you're talking about, because the bathroom is over there. So this is like a hallway that will go to the other side. You can dance, sir. Sure. You. Well, in a second, okay? Yeah, so we've decided that this hallway now is going to be extended. It's probably going to go another, if I had to guess, because it's hard to know for sure, but I think it's going to be 8 to 10 feet more that way. And then there will be a door on the right that goes into a bedroom office, and then a door at the end of the hallway, and that will go into our bedroom. And then to the left, you'll go around, and that will be our bathroom, will be on the left-hand side. Probably really hard to understand what I'm saying, but we just decided to put an extra bedroom / office upstairs. So I think we probably should go. Will you be popping in window dividers to downstairs or keep them one big sheet? I don't know what you mean by that. I didn't. They don't let you read it fast enough. The renter will be moving out when the time is good for him. We're not putting any kind of pressure on him to move out. Will you be popping in window dividers to simulate dividing light windows downstairs or
making like 6 over 6.
Oh, I think we're gonna leave them just like this. Those are old windows. It's cool old wavy glass. They're big too. I mean, you can see like when Sarah gets in them to clean them or something, you know, or if I can almost stand in that whole window. Raw land is, I think raw land is very affordable in New York, yeah. It's raw land in upstate where I am, like northern New York. You can easily get it for $1,000 an acre. And I think that's pretty good considering. No, Peggy, I've not thought about writing a book. I don't think anybody would want to read that, to be honest. I just don't, I don't have that much to share. That would be book worthy. Yeah, honestly, if I could, I would, if I did anything for Windows, it'd be to get rid of these vinyl replacement windows and put older windows there.
For that, that was
The removable shelf in the kids' closet makes me nervous. I think it's dangerous to have a space a child could crawl in and get stuck. Are you talking about the one in Lily's shelf? I don't think that's too big of a concern. I know, you really can't even fit into it. It'd be more likely that you'd put your brother in there and then shut it in there and then sit on it or something.
I think that's what
Is that something that you would do? Yeah, the kids
they're starting to get crazy.
kids are getting crazy. Clean the front porch a little bit too, but you can't tell. Go, please. It's just hard to throw away little bits and pieces. That's all my leftover maple. Yeah, it just rained here, so it's nice. Nice and green. Got some bad news about this tree here. It's one of our nice maples that has like the perfect swing branch, you know. That black that you can see on that tree is not a good sign. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna have to cut the tree down anytime soon, but it's a particular type of rot that you get on a maple tree once it's reached its life expectancy. These maples here, apparently they only live to about 200 years old. And as you know, the house is 217 years old. So I'm gonna have to put these things in the 200-year mark. So it's unfortunate. I really don't want to have any of these cut down. I'd really like to keep them. They're massive. I know they don't even, the video doesn't give them the true justice. I mean, these things are huge. And then I found out too that the trees out here, the crabapple trees, they'll only live to about 50 to 60 years old. And the forester thinks that those are probably their max capacity too. So it's unfortunate. But if we do lose a tree, we're gonna be putting something cool back. Yeah, we'd have quite a bit of wood. We had a huge maple tree like this in front of my parents' house. Probably bigger than this one, but you know, it was a big maple tree. But my dad got like 40 face cord of wood out of that one tree when he cut it down. It is kind of sad though that trees don't last forever. Yeah, I can't wait to sand the floors this weekend. Really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be exactly what we wanted as far as you know, that nice light floor. I had a piece somewhere, I've lost it now, but I oiled it with the oil that we're gonna use, and it darkens it, but not very much. So it's really gonna just look just like that pretty much, maybe a little darker. But that's pretty much what we wanted. So I always hate it when I flip the camera back around and then I'm holding the camera like really close. Kids are getting nuts. Oh, hey. Shh. All right, Ma, we better go before we lose all control.
Yeah.
Just wanted to stop in and say hi. I wish I had a video for you all, but I don't. It's the video is roughly edited. It's probably like 40 minutes long, so I gotta just keep editing it down, you know. I think it probably would upset some of you if you knew how I'll start out with like, I usually start out with 6 to 8 hours of footage, and I edit it down to maybe 2 hours, and then I edit that down to whatever you see, you know, like I usually try to stop around 20 or 30 minutes. I know some people would probably love those longer uncut kind of things, but I don't know. For me, I just I like to show you as much as I can show you, but I don't ever show you like the full process on anything. Yeah, give us the 40-minute video. I thought about doing that where I released 2 videos at a time, right? One is like the roughly edited crazy long video, and then the other one is my normal video. But I don't know. I feel like I've seen some channels that do that, and I don't know. I've never really had a plan for like the channel, you know. I know some people just think YouTube channels like have a plan, but I got no plan. I just try to share as much as I can, and to be quite honest, I do it for me. Like I've said it before, I really need the support, you know. Like if I'm feeling down or feeling overwhelmed, a quick live video or reading comments really helps tremendously. And so with that being said, I better go. You can hear the munchkins kind of getting a little crazy. But so I guess we'll try to release a video here in the next, probably be a week or so. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try my best. But see y'all later. I'm gonna say bye again, Ma. Bye. Hey guys, you want to say bye? You already said it. They heard you.